Hey, last video for, I don't know, till I have another spurt. I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of putting all my eggs into one basket, but I'll give it one last push. Um, Hi, can I allow me to introduce myself, or should I say reintroduce myself? Once upon a time, there was a boy with a dream, and this is a real story. Um, The dream was to unify people with art and expression, and true expression, not what the media wants us in their agenda to push as art, and take the gifted and warp them into some sort of clone of their agenda. That was the fight I've always fought against. And here we are. I'm still on the same mission. I don't want to get lost in the sauce, and I don't want people to think I actually at this point think what you will, but I'm gonna give my where I stand, where I come from. I come from a place of deep-seated passion and wounds that I know I can heal as long as I provide myself enough protective space. Building, creating, and embracing the human experience as the art, sitting back and watching that interaction between one or two or three or four people, I'm just how the structures of the social empire work. And I believe to the core that if we go back to ourselves and find the unbroken version of ourselves, usually small child form, they got us in our childhood, almost all of us. And they got us with the media. They used the media to tune us to a certain frequency and want certain things like fame and fortune, when abundance is part of our DNA. It's part of our ancestral history. It's part of evolution of any species, and we just happen to be at the point where we have the opportunity to recognize the beauty of being versus doing. Yes, okay, I say create, but also take your breaks. But when you do create, at least it comes from a whole source, a place from you, channeled through you, from all of the forces of nature and the forces of the cosmic design. I'm all about free expression, and I remember when our social medias were full of people who were full of life and showing off those things that they did, and now it's just become this polished competition of who can make their turd look like shinier. Like, okay, we're all kind of covered in shit right now. I mean, it is what it is, but I would love to see what you guys are working on, little projects, if you guys want to take the initiative and use these platforms again to reinvite creation and life back into the vacuum that it's become, and turn it back into a resonance chamber of expression of self, and use these mirrors to reflect things and bring it to the nest, the cyber nest. Here we are. Instead of talking shit, I mean, really talking shit about anybody, is it getting us anywhere, or is it just spinning us in a fucking circle? I don't know. You don't have to answer, but I would love to see, once I go silent, I would just love to have my algorithm reset with creativity. And if I have to do it manually, I will. I'll find the creatives out there that put their life out there to share, and I'll just keep integrating these ideas into the furthering of our evolution and our progression. Cheers.